A split exists between the base A3, which is sensible and appealing, and the RS3, which is powerful and ready for the track, with 401 horsepower. This divide is represented by the Audi S3 sedan. The sleek, unobtrusive design of this tiny, all-wheel drive sedan acts as a good juxtaposition to the spirited turbocharged four-cylinder engine that sits beneath it. Audi has guaranteed that the 2025 S3 will have a minor boost in power of 22 horsepower and 15 pound-feet of torque, bringing the total power output to 328 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. A great number of additional enhancements have been implemented, one of which is the implementation of new engine management software. This software makes an effort to address difficulties that are associated with the engine's occasionally slow reaction. Its already acute handling abilities are to be further enhanced with a variety of chassis tweaks, and a sassy new drift mode has been added. However, the S3's narrative has always been about its excellent balance, not simply between style and performance, but also about how well thought out the interior design is at integrating contemporary technology with respectable material quality without ever coming across as flashy or forced. This is a well-mannered, sporty-looking little luxury sedan that can be tough when needed, but it won't beat you up every day with a rough ride or loud exhaust. Due to the fact that it is a car that is favorable to enthusiasts, it has become a favorite among a class that is full with cars that are exciting to drive. What's new for 2025? A carefully considered batch of updates is sent to the S3, all aimed at improving performance. The 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4's power and torque have increased by 22 and 15, respectively, for a total of 328 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. Similar to the RS3, the new torque split system on the rear axle uses two clutch packs to permit varying output between the two rear wheels. The chassis, driveline, and software also receive some TLC. Redesigned geometry with distinct camber curves, retuned steering, and bigger brakes with two-piston calipers are all examples of front-end modifications. Pricing and which one to buy. The pricing of the 2025 Audi S3 is projected to start around $49,000 and go up to $56,000 depending on the grade and extras. Audi hasn't disclosed price for the 2025 S3, but considering the influx of new hardware, we expect a rise. That said, we expect the price deltas between trims will remain similar, and the Premium Plus will still reach the sweet spot. It boasts driver assistance systems like lane keeping assist and adaptive cruise control, and contains amenities such as memory settings for the driver's seat and wireless smartphone charging. Drivers who seek a head-up display and top-notch Bang & Olufsen audio will need to go up to the Prestige. Engine, transmission, and performance. With a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, the American S3 can produce 328 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, which is up 22 and 15 bps, respectively, over the previous model, similar to its European counterpart. There is a 7-speed automatic transmission as well as Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system as standard features. The performance and handling of the most recent S3 impressed us greatly, as well as the fact that its powertrain was lively, responsive, and rich in sound during our first test drive of the new model. The driver did, however, find that when using the more relaxed comfort driving mode, there was significant turbo lag, and the heavy steering lacked input when used with the less aggressive driving mode. The information we have gathered so far suggests that the 2025 car should be able to deal with both of these issues. It is rumored that the car will have improved, more tactile steering and modifications to the engine management software that will enhance responsiveness when driving in the new Dynamic Plus and Dynamic modes. The new twin-clutch rear differential can transfer most of the torque to the outside rear wheel when used in conjunction with the new Dynamic Plus driving mode, which promotes rotation and possibly even a little bit of recreational tail-out behavior. When we have an opportunity to test drive the new model, we'll report on how it all functions. 0 to 60 miles per hour times. For the 2025 S3, Audi claims a 4.7 second 0 to 60 time. On the other hand, the most recent Audi S3 we drove reached 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds and completed the quarter mile at 108 miles per hour in 12.9 seconds. With that in mind, along with the 2025 S3's increased power and powertrain management software, it's safe to assume that the new vehicle will run at or under 4.2 seconds when tested by C/D testers. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. The EPA rates the 2024 Audi S3 for 23 miles per gallon in the city and 32 miles per gallon on the highway. Even with the power increase, we don't think these figures will change by more than 1 mile per gallon for 2025. It is now on par with the M235i Gran Coupe and more efficient than the CLA 35. We'll update this piece with findings as soon as we get an opportunity to evaluate the S3's highway fuel efficiency on our 75 miles per hour test route. Go to the EPA website to learn more about the S3's fuel efficiency. Interior, comfort, and cargo. The S3's cabin is almost the same as the new A3, although it has some sportier design cues including flat-bottom steering wheels and sport seats with leather inserts. The gear selector on the S3 is identical to that on the A3. However, Audi provides a more extensive array of standard amenities with the S3, such as illuminated door jamb scuff plates, a panoramic sunroof, and 3-zone automated climate control. The new S3's trunk is less than that of the previous generation, but passenger room is marginally more. Infotainment and connectivity. The S3 has a 10.3-inch digital gauge display and a 10.1-inch infotainment touchscreen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are pre-installed on the screens, which are powered by the most recent version of Audi's MMI software interface. The technology option, available to buyers of the mid-range Premium Plus trim, includes a larger 12.3-inch digital gauge display, in-dash navigation, and a Bang & Olufsen sound system. All of those features come included on the top-of-the-line Prestige model. Safety and driver assistance features. The Audi S3, like most models in the Audi lineup, comes equipped with a range of standard driver assistance systems, with the option to upgrade to more advanced technology. For detailed insights into the crash test performance of the S3, it is recommended to visit the websites of the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA. Key safety features include standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection capabilities, the availability of lane keeping assistance along with lane departure warning systems, and the option to equip adaptive cruise control for enhanced driving convenience and safety. These safety technologies play a critical role in enhancing the overall safety and driving experience of the Audi S3, providing drivers with added peace of mind on the road. The Audi S3, a sporty version of the A3 Small, has been around for 25 years. It debuted during a time when the Jelly Bean iMac was the pinnacle of desktop computers, and the Phantom Menace was sending fans of the Star Wars franchise into a frenzy. Many things have evolved since then. First off, the A3 and sportier S3 are exclusively available in America as four-door sedans, a body style that was initially introduced in 2014, even if the A3 and S3 hatchbacks, known as the Sportbacks in Audi lingo, are still available in other regions. The 2025 Audi S3 sedan, the A3's performance version, looks to be more of an evolutionary than revolutionary mid-cycle upgrade from the 2020 model year, addressing customer complaints about perceived quality while also adding a bit more performance for good measure. However, looks can be misleading. The few visual changes conceal technical improvements that result in better performance and considerably more responsive handling. First off, the 2.0-liter turbocharged 4 under the hood gives it greater oomph and sharper reflexes. Peak torque has improved by 15 lb-ft to 310 lb-ft from 2,100 rpm to 5,500 rpm, while peak power has grown by 22 horsepower to 328 horsepower from 5,000 rpm to 6,500 rpm. A higher pressure fuel injection system and adjustments to the engine management system, which maintain the turbocharger's speed under light throttle and partial load for quicker power delivery, are two of the subtle alterations made under the hood. The small Audi 4-door can now launch stronger off the line thanks to the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission's increased capacity to handle starting torque. Engineers believe the S3 sedan accelerates to 60 miles per hour to a tenth of the time faster than the 2024 model year car because it has greater power and torque that reaches all four wheels more quickly. Our test results indicate that a 0 to a 60 time of 4.5 seconds is likely. The electronically set maximum speed is still 155 miles per hour. Thanks for watching.